New at 11, a decades-old issue that for years had many Nevadans on edge is resurfacing. This new effort to finish Yucca Mountain and make it the nation's nuclear waste dump.
It's part of the president's latest budget proposal. News 3's Gerard Romalo joins us live from Las Vegas City Hall with strong reaction to that plan.
Yeah, Jim, today the Energy Secretary Rick Perry acknowledged we need to move forward with Yucca Mountain. Well, as you might imagine, there are people who have offices in this building, City Hall, including the city's top leader, who think that would be a big mistake. The debate on where to store the nation's nuclear waste dates back all the way to 1987. That's when Congress first designated Yucca Mountain as a perfect spot for a permanent repository. Now, more than 30 years later, it is again on the table. Energy Secretary Rick Perry on Tuesday agreeing with President Trump's latest budget proposal, which calls for $120 million to restart the Yucca licensing process.
You can see the red lines.
Mayor Carolyn Goodman strongly opposes the idea, saying it would put Nevada lives at risk. She pointed to potential transport routes she says would be vulnerable to accidents, even sabotage. It's an argument similar to the ones her husband, the previous mayor, made 2 decades ago.
I did say that if we ever found anybody transporting nuclear waste through our community here, that I would stand in their way and make sure they're arrested.
The idea seemed dead in the water when President Obama tabled it in 2012. But now Perry says the country has a moral obligation to move nuclear waste from 39 states to a permanent location. He added the nearby former Nevada test site could be a suitable temporary storage facility. Mayor Goodman says the idea is unacceptable and is calling on leaders across the country to hold the president accountable to his infrastructure obligations first.
This is a critical time for this country and every mayor and every state and every city and every governor to say, not yet, fix the infrastructure, then we'll talk about transport.
Yeah, so most Nevada lawmakers, including our senators, have expressed opposition to Yucca Mountain, even recently. However, there are some officials in Nye County, which of course is closer to Yucca Mountain, who actually like the idea and say it's worth considering, especially if it means more jobs for Nevada and potentially even tax breaks. We're going to be following this debate closely. I'm Gerard Romalo reporting live